Hello and welcome back to another episode on the Edge Origins SMP server. Without further ado, time-lapse time. with that 3 to 4 hour worth of build, you can see the results here on top of Karen. We got 2 of the large tentacles here, and then we also have the pointy one. So these were kind of fun. I don't know if you realized in the time lapse that there was a creeper incident on that one right there. So thankfully it wasn't bad as some of the other tentacles I built where I had a creeper come up on me. All of the tentacles are spawn proofed now on the inside, so we don't have to worry about any extra entities. If you'll notice, let me go into free cam mode. All the ice has been removed. Lee had mentioned in her last episode that it was still winter, and I realized that, oops, I forgot to change it over. I'm going to leave the snow over on Cobalt's area because that's where I unleashed some snowmen. So, I have gathered some supplies here. Let's go ahead and hop down. Look, got my wings on. Yep. I have to figure out how to turn off a certain resource pack so my armor mod works. I'm not sure which one. So as you can see here, we got quite a bit of resources to go ahead and decorate the outside. I don't know if I will do a time lapse of that, but I do have a time lapse of me removing everything. So again, sit back and watch. I don't know where I left off because evidently I forgot to hit the record button. That's right. So I did about 30 minutes of filming, told you a whole bunch of cool and exciting stuff, and was wrapping up my video, and then I realized, nope, gotta start all over again. So, anyways, you're probably all wondering why on earth, Welder, did you build not 1, not 2, but 3 massive, and I mean massive tentacle. I can't even see the edge origin spot down there. Why did you do that? Well, the simple answer is you'll need to tune in to either Lee or Disco's episodes to find out. That's right. So make sure you guys subscribe to them. Click that bell for notifications. Oh, Shark joined. Hi, Shark. And also, you can catch Red on Twitch. She streams, and I'm often in her chat messing with her. It is so much fun. I cannot tell you how much fun I have messing with Red. I have a name a mob thing coming up, and I'm going to try to convince her to get another warden. So maybe that will work. So let's see what I have done to the spawn area. So I went ahead, removed all the ice and snow, and replaced it with the lily pads and the drip. There's my constant blind glitch. One of the things about being a Merlin, flying and swimming get really confused. So oftentimes I'll land in the water to go swim, but I'm actually still flying, and I can come up and activate my rocket, which is cool. But if I touch the ground, I take a whole bunch of fall damage. So that's not fun. So as you can see here from Red's area, we have some lily pads here, because Red is infected by the water, so making a whole bunch of drip leaves over here, that wouldn't be fun. Now, Lee, on the other hand, is very much affected by water, so having this little leaf parkour for someone who just barely learned how to run, oh, that's so much fun. And imagine if I go to show her and I come off her and say, hey, look at this, and then she falls. That'd be awesome. Went ahead and touched up the dock a bit. Had a little bit, a couple more berries in here for a little bit more lighting at night. Right on me up. Can't pronounce that word. You know how incredibly difficult it is to translate from Merling to Overworlder? I mean, I am so eloquent and pronunciation in Merling, but Overworld, that's a little hard. You guys have such weird languages. I mean, you can't go to clicks and screeks and telepathic links. I mean, come on, guys. I also did these mushrooms here. So I saw this on Pinterest. Yes, I use Pinterest. Got a couple of them all over. Got the lily pads. I got some glow like in there for extra light too around the edges. So I didn't do too many mushrooms around the edge of spawn because I have these trees I've already done, and Scribs has made this fabulous road that I don't really want to mess with it. There are a couple that are a little bit high, but oh well. So if we walk around here, parkour. I did also place some sugar cane around the edge because, you know, in spring there's always a lot more growth sugar cane. So I want to disinfect Merlins. Still standing. Ooh. I want to get a horde, a swarm of bees, but I know those entities would not be a good thing for spawn because not everyone has the best computers. Some of them have potatoes and bread, so it will really eat up the FPS, frames per second. Oh, and I also did something else that I want to show you. This guy, he's got no clothes. 1 second. Aha, this guy, little mini core, about ready to blow up. This goes Waystone. Thought that was cute. Cute. I did it. Yep. That's me nighttime again. Then I have another one way over by Lee's. It's going to take me a little bit. Okay. And then we have two more over here. We got two little kids playing with their pet Elder Guardian. Yep, that's right. Elder Guardians are cute little pets until they get older. And Lee, learn to shut your door, woman. Don't let these little kids run and trash your place. You all know how little kids love trashing places, right? And then I did create one more. We'll make this quick because she doesn't have a conduit. And she doesn't like seeing other people at her base, but oh well. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so here's another one. We got Little Red playing with her pet booger. Not my parrot, but her pet booger. So, It's diamonds. Ow, hold on. Yeah, give me that. She needs some terracotta for stream. And I dropped that off. I'm not going to tell her. She's going to log in and wonder why her bed smells like fish. I've washed though. Alright, and now I would like to share with you a little project I've been working on. I mean, it's small, you know, it took me about 2 minutes to put together. So, you know, don't judge yet. It's not done by any means, but here's a little project I've been working on. Very little. And if I go up a little bit more, you'll see all the glass. So I have made this little maze. This is actually a booger. This is actually a pretty decent sized footprint, almost the size of Lee's arena. Probably a little bit bigger than the inner part, but not quite as big as her entire base. But it's quite huge, and you can see I have glass to prevent red from cheating, and core, mainly core. That's right, core. Now I can't do anything about the phantoms. They can go through walls. Hopefully they're on the honor system, but I am going to have lava in here. So let me just show you a little bit of what I'm thinking and what the players are going to experience. Alright, so here is the entrance. It is not done, obviously. Just did a couple bits of redstone. I'll have kind of a little dock out here, kind of an entry point with the waystone for players to enter. There'll be a board with the rules. Pretty much the premise of this maze is you need to find certain key cards, and these key cards will get you through the maze. Now, I'm not the best at redstone, but you know, there's other people on YouTube that are, and I found this key door. There's about 6 or 7 different YouTubers I watched, all had really great ideas. Basically, throw it in there, hits a hopper, it goes through, triggers, opens the door. So, which is great, but what I don't want to have to do is go through and refill these chests or barrels or whatever I use to put the key cards in once they finish a certain obstacle or challenge or solve a puzzle. I don't want to have to come in here every time and reset it every time someone runs through. So I watched a couple more. I watched a couple more videos and learned how to go back. And let me tell you, this is extraordinarily hard because this entire island I made myself. Yep, this is in the middle of the ocean. It started with one lily pad, and then I built all the way around it, and then I even made the structure around it so it didn't just look like a floating hunk of dirt. I did keep that chasm in there, kind of kept that plane in there. I really wish my underwater vision would work right now as I'm reeling, but we currently have some resources on here for textures that kind of interfere with my origin. It's not as bad as when we first started the season where everything was pitch black, but right now it's pretty good. Bearable. So I'm not gonna lie here, I don't even know the entire way through, but I have put these little archways up here, so if anyone's looking up from top, they can't really figure out, oh, hey, using cheaty cam, I'm gonna get through here and there, and boom. Now, I would like to see some comments and suggestions of what kind of traps I should be doing. Obviously, I'm going to do parkour, these kryptonite right now. I think each circle ring, I should say, is going to have a different theme. Pathway, obviously, I can't change the walls. I don't want to change the walls. I know I want some kind of arrow traps. Some of them you're going to want to get hit. Like, I don't really know all the different effects on the arrows. I don't know if there's a arrow of levitation. So, but I think that would be cool if there's like a lava pool and they got floated over, or if it was water, because Lee and Disco can't do water. And now I'm completely lost. I had this. With all that being said, this is going to be the end of my episode. Thank you very much for everyone for watching. Please let me know in the comments what kind of traps or obstacles you want to see. Maybe a path theme for that certain ring, and call out your name in my next video. Let me know. And again, please check out my fellow Edgecraftians, Edgemites, whatever we call ourselves. Disco and Lee obviously have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. Red does stream a lot. So make sure you check those out. And thank you everyone very much. And remember, in the words of my father, you smell that? You smell something? Is that you?